Blackstone Audio presents National Endowment for the Arts, Operation Homecoming, Iraq, Afghanistan, and the Home Front, in the words of U.S. troops and their families. Preface by Dana Gioia, edited by Andrew Carroll. To our nation's troops and their families, and to all who went before them. Preface by Dana Gioia, Chairman, National Endowment for the Arts. There are countless books of military history and wartime reminiscence, but I don't believe that there ever has been a collection quite like Operation Homecoming. This volume contains writing by members of the U.S. military who have been involved in the war in Afghanistan and Iraq. It is not an official publication. The writing did not emerge from an armed forces or congressional history project, but grew out of a series of workshops sponsored by the National Endowment for the Arts and conducted by a group of distinguished American writers. The volume was edited by a civilian panel of writers, editors, and historians. Most important, the writing was not composed after the conflicts it describes had concluded. It was created in the midst of war, sometimes even on the front lines. Finally, as Operation Homecoming is published, the war it discusses is still underway. The idea for Operation Homecoming emerged, oddly enough, in a tavern full of poets. In April 2003, at the first gathering of the nation's state poet laureates, the conversation turned to the war in Iraq and Afghanistan. Marilyn Nelson, poet laureate of Connecticut, talked about the stress and uncertainty faced by the troops being mobilized for combat. The daughter of a Tuskegee airman, Nelson knew the pressures on military families. Having recently taught as a visiting writer at the United States Military Academy at West Point, she suggested that the enlisted...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?